All right, people. Now. First off, this is why this is a hardcore shooter. Now, Call of Duty has unfairly been called a noob shooter. I'm sorry. Battlefield Bad Company 3 is going to be a noob shooter, just like Battlefield Bad Company 2 was. This, you have to have reaction. Speed, timing is everything in this game. You can't sit there and lay down on the ground and try to win a game here. So, a typical response of a Battlefield Bad Company 3 2 fan, but whatever. Just said a Battlefield fan would be like, where's my little camp spot? Where can I go camp? I don't have no place to lay down. It's too small. Everyone's around me. So you could not survive in this chaotic atmosphere. This is not a safe haven. Like the safe haven that you have them big maps the size of Egypt. This is not your type of game. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say Battlefield might be a great game for someone that's non-combative, someone that's just not really hyper, someone just wants to sit back and relax. It may be a great game, all right? It may be one of the best games ever. I don't know. I will not play a game like that. It was too slow-paced, not chaotic enough. You see how I'm moving around here? You got to be quick on your feet. You can't be quick on your back or on your stomach when you're camping there with a sleeping bag. That's what it is in Battlefield Bad Company 3. That's all it is people are camping. This, you have to be a thinking man soldier and fast reaction time. You could not do this in Battlefield Bad Company. You just can't do this because everyone is laying down. There's nothing to do there. This is why this is a hardcore shooter. Battlefield Bad Company is a noob shooter. I'm sorry. Look how fast you have to be with your gun. This isn't a safe haven where you can lay down and set up camp shop where the map is 500 miles long. You can snipe someone. This, you have to have skill. And like I said, Call of Duty has unfairly been given the term noob shooter, and it's just by the people out there that can't play the game, and they are typically Battlefield Bad Company players that have to make the switch to a nice safe haven like Battlefield, where you can lay down and set up camps. Look at that. I mean, look at that. I get killed, what do? I come back with a vengeance. Typical Battlefield fanboy would go lay down somewhere in the corner of the map, get their 2 kills, and pray to God that no one came in their vicinity. But not me. See how quick you got to be thinking? The pinpoint accuracy that I display with my gun is unbelievable. This is a fast-paced, hardcore shooter, Call of Duty. Like I said, I won't rip Battlefield Bad Company 3. I won't rip the game. It may be a good game for the not so hyper, not so rambunctious, and quite frankly, dull personality people. I don't know. I'm the life of the party. This is how I am in the real. And I just don't think a Battlefield Bad Company player could post 5 kills in a game like this. I mean, I really don't. It's just too fast-paced, too chaotic for you guys to come into this game. Notice this gameplay as opposed to yesterday. What are people doing in this gameplay? They're running around trying to get kills. Very fast-paced game. What did happen yesterday? What were people doing? They were laying in bushes, disguising themselves as bushes. This is why the Call of Duty soldier would be unmatchable, untouchable in Battlefield Bad Company. It would not. You guys would be unprepared to be equipped to deal. You would not be equipped to deal with such a force like me in this game if I was in your game. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, look at this. Where would you be? You'd be on the ground, lying on the ground somewhere. Like, oh God, I just jumped down. Oh, what do I do? That's what you would be like. And I mean, look at the type of gameplay this is. You see how fast this is? There's a reason Sandy Ravage, who played heavy metal music, which I don't get into, and had some of the greatest fast-paced gameplay you'll ever see, and did not commentate, garnered 500,000 views a video because the gameplay was epic and fast-paced. Now, if he was doing that in Battlefield, he would have had to put goddamn Lawrence Welk music to it, and no one would watch it, because it would be boring. It would be boring. Sandy Ravage could put up gameplay with no commentary with it, and get 500,000 views because he is a beast at this game. It's a hardcore game. It takes skill, fast thinking on your feet. That's what I'm trying to tell you. No one will watch Battlefield because it's too slow-paced. No one wants to see a guy laying on the back of the map, sitting in the same spot for 6 minutes, ambushing people when they walk by to go to a target. No one cares about that shit. They want to see this type of stuff. And Sandy Ravage brings that to you. So, I understand why the Battlefield fanboys are pissed at me right now because, I mean, look, you guys are failed Call of Duty players, obviously, who are not equipped to deal with such forces as myself and the rest of the great YouTube players here. I mean, seriously. You look how quick you got to be at this game. You guys, what would you guys be like? Oh, I want to come laying down. It's just, this is what you call gameplay that sells, right here. And I'm bringing it to you. So, I understand I exposed you, I exposed Battlefield 2 players as being not as good as Call of Duty players. And I've actually exposed Battlefield as being a noob shooter compared as opposed to Call of Duty. This is hardcore. You see how fast you gotta be on your feet? Do you ever see gameplay like that in Battlefield? Show me a link, please. You don't see it. You have to be fast. This is a hardcore shooter. Battlefield, I'm sorry, is a noob shooter compared to this. The players, you have no skill compared to us. And that's just a fact. Like I said, I'm not going to denigrate the game or just speak disparagingly about it. It may be a great game, but I'll tell you right now, if you came to Call of Duty with your Battlefield 3, Cat Tactics, whatever, you'd go 0-20. There's a reason you play that game. It's a safe haven for you guys from us, from the beast like Call of Duty players that we are. You guys can sit there in your little spacious maps the size of Egypt and don't have to worry about us coming to find you. So just stay over there and we'll keep dominating our game.